Hello guys, Milkman Gaming here. Today I'm gonna show you all of my game system and computers and robots and basically a lot of my cool inventions I made. Because I have quite a few of them actually. I might not show every single one, but I'm gonna show a lot of them. And I'm gonna show the first one, which is my arcade machine. You might have not seen this, or you might have seen this. This is basically an attempt to make an arcade machine. It doesn't have any fancy menus. This version was for like trying things out and testing things, and that way I would know what some cool ideas for real consoles. But this actually does still play games. Just plays some certain games. Pretty basic. Some of my newer systems play more basic because I don't know. It takes a lot of work making big games, and it's fun to just make a little more simple games. You'll see. So yeah, that's all this is. There's different games. I'll try my best to showcase all of them. There's not that many right now, or I may not even add anymore, but so yeah. Here's another one I made. It's basically tennis. It was gonna be Pong, but at the time I didn't really know how I can make Pong work, so I made tennis instead. Sonic Man did help me out a little, as you can see on the description. But yeah, these play basic games. The AI is really not very good. The AI is pretty simple. I'm not very good at making AI, so the AI is, yeah, this and then there's this is the one-player version, the AI version. But there's also a that's weird. But there's also a multiplayer version right here. Alright, next console. Here is my computer. It's pretty decent. It has a really small screen. And it does actually have working inserting, but it's not finished and it barely works. I'll show you, but I'm warning you, it's pretty buggy and it barely even works. But hold on, let me try to find the yeah, the user selection screen is pretty basic. I didn't want to waste too much time on it, so I don't know. It could have been better. I'll say it could have been better, but it's a Little Big Planet computer. It can be a little different. Here's some of you. Anyway, let me see. It says the application now installing, and then you would go to your files. None of these work. They're just displays. I never programmed them, but test. And then you would click. Oh, crap. There's a bug where it would only work if you keep mashing down. It kind of works, but it's a bit under work in progress, so it barely works. But here's red. Something weird is how the clock acts super odd too. The clock can act really weird. Like really weird. Well, I want to change it to like red or something. I'm gonna go with yellow, and then I'm gonna go with paint. I want to make something better. Hold on. Actually, blue. It's pretty. Milkman there you go. So you can mess with this. I actually posted this on Little Big Computer, but you can't actually insert cartridges. It was never really finished, but you can still mess around with it. Search bar doesn't work. That's just for display because you can't really type in Little Big Planet unless you make it. Oh, whoops! Unless you make some sort of super giant advanced system that'll type. But I do have YouTube in the search bar. Cool, huh? I mean, I was gonna add more videos, but I never did. That's okay. This is still a pretty decent computer. Whatever. Also, whatever. Also, I think the restarting mechanism is broken. Anyway, let's move on. Here's the Milkman Station. It's good, but like, it was never finished. And I made a new one and moved to more simple games. But, I don't know. I just never finished this. But it's pretty decent, but I could have made it better. I made a newer one, though. But, I don't know. I feel like this one might actually be better. Here, I'll show you. I don't know. See, it's like a real game console. Didn't add, like, you would usually press L1 and R1. And this one detects this does nothing because I never really finished it. It would take this away. Then it would say no shift inserted. But if you put it back in to the square, it would say chip inserted, ready to launch, and you can actually play a game. And then there was going to be different games too. And then you just, and yeah, I was going to add more, but I never did. I never really finished this console. I just made something more simple, and I'll show you that in a second. I do like this game though, it's pretty decent. Come on, come on. I'm just gonna keep playing until I get a game. Oh, I was holding R1. Yeah, that's a weird glitch. Okay, moving on. Now moving on to one of my newest consoles, the Milkman Station 2. This one is good, but it plays more simple games, and I kind of moved it. I could have named it like the Milkman, I don't know, something, I don't know. I like Milkman Station 2, but this is, I don't know. It's good, but this one plays a little bit more simple games than the other one. Just because I thought it would save a lot more time, and it actually functions. So this one's, the console itself is pretty much finished. It has a few bugs, but it works. So you could change the wallpapers. Yeah, so this is basically like a finished version of the, more like a remake of like the original one, but yeah, it's okay. It may lack a few things like saves, but I think it's pretty smart nonetheless. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is Little Big Planet. Then you can change the dashboard music, the home menu music, to have what you want it, no music, or there's something I really need to fix though. I need to fix that, because sometimes I change it, press back, go back to settings, and then it just goes back to default. Yes, I really need to fix that. Here, let me show you again. So I have Falling Blocks Console Edition. Man, I have so many Falling Blocks games. Pong. And Brick Breaker. And I might add more, but I didn't. Oh, and play the Midway Station 2 level, and you can make your own games here with the blank file. You can just put in your own game, and yeah. It's for you. And then you can change the wallpaper. I'm gonna change it. And then you just play a little basic game of Falling Blocks. Yeah. Yeah, even though this plays simple games, you can still kind of have fun, yeah? You can still kind of have fun, right? Don't say that, you can still kind of have fun. Sure, I may play simple games, but that's okay. But wait, let me see if I can get a high score, or a pretty decent high score. Come on. If I get a game over, that's okay. Come on, I can't get a game over. No gaming. What? No game overs. Crud, no game over. No. Oh, crud, I'm gonna get a game over, am I? Yep. Something cool about this is that, and then it resets. Yeah. And then you can close it too. So this was a big step up, but I actually kind of think the first one is a little better, but it's okay. Hold on, let me. I guess I'll show you a few more games, but there you go. I'll show you a few more games, but yeah, I'm not gonna show you all of them because, well, I might show you all of them because there's not that many. Pong, this one requires multiplayer, but it will work. So you put in Pong. Then you would get another person to play there. Pretty simple. And then so on. I'll show you Brick Breaker. Wait, I don't want to waste any more time though. This might be the last one, and then I'll show you something different off this console, then I'm moving on. There, Brick Breaker. There's actually a bug in this level, so I don't want to activate it. Alright. Before I move on, there's different settings you could choose, like auto clip and credits. I was gonna add like more things, but oh well, let's move on. And the final thing isn't necessarily a console or computer. This is a robot. Yeah, more like an assistant robot. It's turned off and it would basically like help you with your needs. I made one called Robobot, but I don't think I have that, but it's older, but anyway, I like this one a lot better. So you can actually change stuff like mute music. You know.
Hello,
I know that voice. That
well,
voice is kind of
today?
annoying. It could be to some people, but you can like change how it is. Like, hold on, let me play this. Oh.
I am Starbot, your own smart LBP assistant robot. I can mute music and mute sound and more. If my voice starts to annoy you, you're able to turn voice off.
When I made this, I was pretty happy with it, and yeah, you could turn off voice and reset the whole entire level, and boom, I'm dead. Alright, let's not reset the entire level, otherwise that would drive me crazy. Locking it.
Blocking background
Then
color.
trying to do this with and there. That basically like almost protects your level. Alright, then turn off automatically, will automatically. Alright, let's, yeah. So that's all. Wait, one more thing. If you turn on freeze mode, everything will freeze in place. Anyway, I'm frozen. Anyway, so that's all. That's everything I wanted to show you. Well, actually, wait. I actually forgot to show you some more things. Here's one of my older consoles. And I forgot to show you this at the beginning. I am so sorry, but here we go. It's not as fancy as some of the newer consoles I have now. This one doesn't have like a main menu. Watch for yourself. All it will do is, yeah. It would say insert disc, but I guess that is broken. I don't know why it doesn't say insert chip for some reason. That could be a glitch. Anyway, you would insert a chip. Wait, where are the chips? Let me find it. Test. No, but there was a game that went with it. Oh wait, it's probably from near one of the older versions. Where's the older version of? Ah, here's the older version. Loading. So yeah, this one's not finished, but it's pretty good. But there are some weird things I don't really like about this console, but it performs pretty well. But I've been learning lately and been hopefully getting better and improving. I mean, this isn't that old, but I feel like this could have been better than it turned out to be. Like I did. And now I'm gonna show you. Now I want to show you some of the. This doesn't reset itself. That I improved in later consoles, but here, let me show you something else real quick. Before I move on, let me show you one more thing. If I can find it. Ah, this is not even close to being finished, but here it is. I could have added some kind of, like, sprite. This isn't even finished. What? What? Oh, what just happened? What? Huh. Odd. Hold on. Well, whatever, I guess it's not working. This is older. Anyway, thanks for watching, and that's pretty much it. Goodbye.